Emily, please don't. You're in shock.
Mr. Michaels, come on, sit down, please. Huh? Would you like some coffee or something? I've got an urn right here.
No, thank you.
I was just trying to tell April what little I knew about this whole thing.
I want to tell you everything. April, please believe me. I was so sure he was my husband. I didn't lie to you.
Did they look so much alike?
He could have been Kirk 10 years later. That's how long it had been since I last saw him.
You must have been so young.
So old enough to be in love and to be married. We eloped, you see. My parents found out about it and they came after us. There was an accident and my mother was killed.
I'm sorry.
When the state trooper came to the justice of the peace to tell us what had happened, Kirk got frightened and he ran away.
Frightened? Frightened of what?
He had taken some money from my father's safe, some money and some jewelry. Well, it was just to get us started. He was going to pay it back. He really wasn't bad.
Emily, why did Draper believe all of this?
Because I made him believe it. I thought I was helping him by telling him what little I knew about his past. But he wouldn't accept it, of course. And my father...
The good Dr. Galt.
My father wasn't a bad man. He just wanted to make sure I'd be happy, that I'd have someone to take care of me after he was gone.
What did he do?
He got the fingerprint record for you, didn't he? Got you the proof of Kirk Michaels' identity. That's what Derek came by wanted to tell me about tonight. See, we knew that it wasn't Kirk Michaels' record.
They were Draper's fingerprints. Emily, how did you get them?
My father made them. See, he gave Kirk some... I'm sorry, I still can't call him by any other name.
It's all right, go on.
He gave him some sleeping pills one night, and he took a set of his prints. The next morning, he showed us the cards and told us they were Kirk Michaels.
And then Draper compared his own fingerprints, and of course they were identical. When did you learn that you were wrong?
It was only a few days ago. Honestly, April, I didn't know when I first met you, when I came to talk to you about the house.
How did you find my house?
I told you. He found it.
Of course.
You?
Of course. He was trying to find his way back to you, April.
You were living with my husband in my house. His husband and wife.
Until we went to the amusement park, and that man recognized him.
How did he recognize Draper?
He didn't. He heard me call him Kirk Michaels. He thought he was the man who had taken a lot of money from him. Money they had stolen in a payroll robbery 9 years ago.
That's why you needed the $50,000. I didn't think it was for gambling debt.
Well, I gave them all the money so that they would set him free. But that woman said she wanted revenge, and they were going to kill him. That's when I told them... When I told him the truth.
You told him who he really was? Then he remembered?
He remembered his real name. And his real wife. So you see, it was all my fault they were holding your husband. I could have stopped it all from happening the day before when Molly told me the truth.
Molly? Molly Sherwood? She knew about this?
Oh, April, please don't blame Molly. She only found out when she started to work for you. She saw your wedding picture. Of course she knew right away. God, if I'd only called you. If I only had the nerve to tell Kirk, then none of this would have happened.
Told him eventually, didn't you? Isn't that all that matters?
Once he knew who he was, it gave him strength. He wanted so badly to come back to you.
Mrs. Scott?
Yes, Doctor. How is it?
Your husband's very tired, but he'd like to see you.
Oh, good, thank you. Logan, are you going to come?
No, April, I don't think so.